Alright, we're gonna get started here in a few minutes. I'm having some technical difficulties right now. Working on getting that all resolved. But yes, Mick824, this is another Dino stream. I haven't done one of these in a while. It's been a while since I've played Jurassic World Evolution. PS4 remote play is not wanting to work. I don't know what to do. The only thing I can think of is restarting my computer. But I have no reason to think that's gonna work. I also don't really... Why are you not working? Sign in. No, why are you going away? Why do you only... Work, damn you, work. Maybe run as an administrator? That work? No. Alright, I'm gonna show, is anybody watching? Only one person is watching right now. And I am floundering. This is off to a terrible start. Alright, let's delete and try again. Try it again. Okay, it's me logging into my PS4 again. Just make sure that my remote play settings are good on here. Even though I haven't changed them. Account management. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? Settings. Remote play. So it's not under account. Okay, parental controls, login, network, notifications, devices, storage, themes, application, sound system, remote play connection settings. On the PS Vita or PS TV, start PS4 link. Why is Steam? What the heck is this? Open. Yes. Why is my screen flickering? Repair or remove. Click next. Next. This install. Finish, I guess. Okay. See if it works this time. Remote play. Sign in. No, it's not working. Again. Is this fun? Is this fun for you? You're not even watching me do it. You're just listening at this point. Ah! Give me dinos. I'm like really close to just doing something I really shouldn't do and buying this game on Steam and streaming it that way. I'm really close to just doing that and figuring out PS4 remote play later. Like, I have no idea what the deal is here. It's not letting me sign in. Like, it'll actually, I'm going to show you real quick what is going on and what's been going on. Okay. Here's my screen. Applications, remote play, sign in, and then for a little blip it had like the sign in file, but then it didn't activate or didn't stay on. I have no idea why that's happening. I was doing really good eclectic until I started trying to stream. PS4 remote play is not wanting to work. Maybe if I try to add device. Okay. Sign in. Nope, that didn't work. And if I get the game on Steam, I'm gonna have to start all over. Yeah, this isn't working. Alright, plan B. Okay, cut the video. shouldn't do this. What is my birthday? I promise, dinos. I'm giving you dinos. It might take a minute, though. Riveting gameplay right now. Let me tell you. Alright, what's the ETA on this? It's at 2% now. Alright, so how y'all doing? This is Jurassic World Evolution Black Screen Edition because PS4 Remote Play is being ass. It is currently 6:50 in the morning. I have been streaming for about 12 minutes. 12 minutes is what it says. And I'm still getting things set up because PS4 Remote Play was taking too long. And I made a purchase I will probably end up regretting. And but I promised dinosaurs on my birthday, so you're getting dinosaurs on my birthday, even though my birthday is actually tomorrow. But tomorrow I gotta work. So in the meantime, what to do in the meantime? No, I wonder if Jurassic World Evolution has controller compatibility on PC. You would think it does. Because they especially comparing it to Planet Zoo, which I might actually oh, it's at 18% now. So I wonder if I could dip into Planet Zoo for just a minute and kind of show you some things on it while we wait. But I really don't know how well my computer will handle doing Planet Zoo. Like, it streams it to Discord just fine without any hiccups. So I wouldn't think that it would be much different on streaming it to YouTube. I don't think it would be like that drastically different. But Planet Zoo is a much bigger, much more resource intensive game, and it's much more like made for PC. The interface, like, you could not conceivably have that interface on a console. You could with Jurassic World Evolution. With the way it's very streamlined, I think is probably the word for it. Yeah, very streamlined, very user friendly. Like I talked about this on Twitter a little bit with my experience on Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo is fucking hard. Like, I play exclusive. It's to the point where I just exclusively play on Sandbox. And even playing on Sandbox, it is a clusterfuck to keep everything organized and design. You gotta design all the habitats. You gotta have trash cans. You gotta have vendors. You gotta hire people and employ them and keep them happy and make sure they have pathways and that the guest facility or that the guests aren't seeing the staff facilities. And it's really difficult to keep things together on that. Jurassic World Evolution, you would think, just by the very nature of being a Jurassic Park game, would be way more chaotic, but it's actually really it's way easier to keep all the dinosaurs happy in Jurassic World Evolution. Now, granted, when dinosaurs, fucking A, when the animals in Planet Zoo are upset, they don't tend to break out of their enclosures and kill their guests. What will actually happen instead is you'll get fucking protesters, which is amazing. The protesters aren't amazing. It's just amazing that they really thought it out. Like, yeah, a tiger isn't going to try and break through a concrete wall. A tiger could never break through a concrete wall. What it would do is just be very unhappy and attack it, like the zookeepers and stuff, and then you realistically get protesters being like, fair treatment for animals, and then you can call security to kick their ass, and it's really good. I really wanted to stream Planet Zoo sometime. I was really hoping it would win the poll. It actually got last place. It was, for a while, it was a three-way tie between Jurassic World Evolution, Battlefront 2, and Deus Ex Human Revolution. And Jurassic World Evolution won. It ended up winning by very narrow margins. So we are 20 minutes into the stream. This is 60% ready to go. So as you could probably tell, I haven't been doing a whole lot of YouTube. I actually recorded Quint Part 6 yesterday. It is, I think, an hour and 10-minute long recording is what it ended up being. And not a lot of it's getting cut. There was a couple times where I had to do multiple takes, but for the most part, I knocked most of it out in one take. Or I should say 2 takes, because I did take about an extended break about halfway through the script. Let's just say that there were 2 recording sessions, but I ended up kind of editing the audio on the second one to match more of the first one, so you shouldn't be able to really tell that I took a week to record it. How far behind is Streamlabs? I wonder. Let me mute my audio output capture so I can listen to myself. How far behind is Streamlabs? Oh, it's only 10 seconds behind. That's nothing. Alright, 78%. And I guess you guys are gonna see the story mode for the first time, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can if I can make up for my mistake today. Although, this will be a pretty good test to see how well Jurassic World Evolution 2 might run on my PC. Because I'm going to pre-order that game on Steam sometime in the not-too-distant future. I know it doesn't come out until, October. Actually, I think it might be later than that. Actually, I could probably look that up. See if that... I don't even think it has a release date yet. Jurassic World Evolution 2 on wishlist. Coming soon. Still saying coming 2021. Release date to be determined. And system requirements to be determined. I'll take the hit on the pixels if so long as I get the animations. You know what I could have done is I'm just looking at my Steam wish list now. I have reptiles and hunt on my wish list, and it's $8.49 right now. It's like a 41% positive rating. I also have Saurian, which is in early access and has been in early access for like 3 years now. But that's a game where you actually play as a dinosaur, and it's like a full blown dinosaur sim. Let's go back to my library. Oh, verifying. I don't know what verifying means. Should probably get something to drink too, and also maybe clean up my room a little bit. Maybe installing. All right, I'm going to get something to drink, and then we will get started for real. Anybody listen to anybody watch Boruto, or at least the openings? I haven't watched Boruto in a while, but that newest opening 9, is fucking gold. So good. Such a good song. Can't wait to listen to the full version when it comes out. Come on, love me for the money. I should probably also pull out my phone so I can actually look at chat. Ugh. And check my messages. I'm posting on Discord. Oh, that is loud. Okay. I'll turn it back up on Steam. Brightness. Turn on the brightness a little bit. Oh. Alright, let's turn down the audio. I like a lot. Okay. I should be able to turn this back up. You should be able to barely hear the birds chirping and stuff right now. Alright. That should be good. I'll make any more adjustments as I see fit. Now to look at chat. I know someone asked a question. Here we are, finally, after like 30 minutes. Eclectic asks, what are your thoughts on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? I don't like the main Pokemon games. I've always had a hard time getting into them. I have these on PS4. Thought that I was gonna play them.
Hello.
So I'm not interested.
My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard
Jeff
of me.
Goldblum?
Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands you need to manage. if you can. The five
I'm gonna
deaths.
plug my controller in and see
Jeez,
if after
there
it's
had been 5.
done loading and stuff. Here's my cursor.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin.
I will play this on keyboard and mouse if it doesn't work. I'm not gonna like just rage quit. No controllers. I'm not. I've played Planet Zoo for a couple hours now. I can manage.
Big, angry, hungry things are. And, you want to be ready before you try that.
But so the main thing I don't like about the Pokemon games is the combat. I don't like fighting with Pokemon.
And I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
It does have controller support. Yes. Now, are they the same controls? Who
You
knows?
should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
So far, it seems like it's the same controls. Come on, come on. Hit that sweet spot where it actually kind of looks good. I hit it a few times for a second. A little more to the left. A little more. There.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the Five Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
Like Dick said, I listened to Boruto OPs and EDs a while back. Yeah, the Studio Period just does not miss, and they never have. Like, as long as I can remember, they just do nothing but good OPs and EDs.
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
Struthiomimus. Yep. It does look to be the same exact controls on
Of the ambitious, undoing extinction,
on
playing with
PS4
nature's
and
laws. What can
is
possibly go
it
wrong?
just me or does it look better here too? I mean, that's not surprising.
And invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch. Yes, the last time. There's always a last time, and a next.
The render distance for grass isn't all that great. But yeah, I think it's compatible with the PS4 version at least. Textures seem to be. We'll see how the time. Because I always thought Jurassic World Evolution was a gorgeous game on PS4. One of the best looking games I have on PS4, like that, Arkham Knight, Metal Gear Solid 5, Uncharted 4, and Ghost of Tsushima are all like just great looking games.
Reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done,
Pick, pick,
I guess.
little birdie boy. But it's using Xbox displays. Ugh. What do I get for using third-party
The Hammond
control
Foundation has three main areas of interest.
controller?
Security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts.
The silliest part of this entire game is the contract system. Like, it's cool that, like, I like George, Isaac, and Dua.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park. So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean.
Yeah.
But,
See, I like that.
life, it's a balancing act.
I don't
Each
like this
division
part.
is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
See, that's the dumb part of this. Like, I like that you get contract because it gives you some short-term
Entertainment
goals
division is taking notice of your
and
success.
and some
As your
income
reputation increases
that comes with them.
so too does the opportunity to tackle more challenging missions.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing? I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
So, yeah, I like the short-term goals that they give you. I like that it's a good way to get money, especially on challenge mode. I like that you can get reputation bonuses for certain buildings and stuff. I don't like the dick measuring.
More attractive than new dinosaurs. Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
Good. Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction. Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
And it just does not make any sense for you to lose, reputation stuff. I mean, I guess it does. Like, if you neglect a certain person, you lose your reputation bonuses. But when it gets low and they start sabotaging your park, that's dumb. That is straight up retarded BS. DeAndre Kidd, thank you for the birthday wish. And have I seen Invincible? I saw the first episode and did not like it. I was liking it for a little bit, and then there comes a certain point where it lost me. And it lost me to a point that I don't think it could ever recover. Like, no matter what it does or what happens. Like, there's just no coming back from Edgy Superman version 2693. Like, I'm just so sick and tired of that. It is so lame. Omni-Man is lame. He is a lame concept.
Buildings, upgrades, and more await.
A tired trope from the 60s.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
God, I can't believe I have to start everything all over again. Ugh. maybe if I had heard more about, like, the role Mark is supposed to have in the story, I'd get more interested, but, like, from what I've heard, the show treats him really badly. Like, they just, like, it's just fucking edge. I'm sick of edgy bullshit heroes. It's one reason why I haven't actually gone back to
What's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill
MHA
or propping them up as curiosities.
because of certain things that I've heard about that, about what's been going on there. Okay, I need another incubator. I guess I always put it somewhere over here. So platform.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors. Because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Gift shop here as well.
Looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
Placing this with normal path. Now that's efficiency. Bing. Bing. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Starting the Dinosaur. Let's actually start building his. And do I have heavy steel fence? And I probably won't need it, but enclosures. So I don't get heavy steel fence until the next island. Okay. Just gotta make sure to give them plenty of room. Light steel fence. Should be coming out. Should be ready to come out now. Let's give him a feeder. Let's give him some water as well. Water. It's under landscape.
So you've got dinosaurs your guests want to get up close and personal with? The thing is, they can't.
Okay. DeAndre Kid asked, do you think Ruby Volume 9 will be
And keep visitors the right side of the safety
intervention
line.
arc because they all screwed up in some way? I hope they talk about it, but like
No. That contract turned out to be a good one for the security
I don't see it really mattering all that much. I mean,
I'm Owen Grady.
their main concern is
Things I'd
to
rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. Raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
there's bigger fish to fry than to, you know,
Happy guest is what
argue
we
over
strive to
whose
maintain
fault
here on the
Volume
island. We do
7
that
was,
by
or
making
Volume
sure
8
their needs
was,
are met.
or both.
In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a ranger station. So, one of my favorite dinosaurs in this game. Oh man, so, so good. Looks kind of different. Like he has a slightly different pattern or something. Or it's been a while since I played this game. I'll have to look at some like side by side comparisons, and even this like I'd have to like look at this stream and look at my other streams that I've done on this game. Because it could just be my imagination. Like I said, I do remember Jurassic World Evolution always being a very pretty game. There's all my randomly generated guests. In Planet Zoo, they all have names and randomly generated desires and stuff they have to cater to if you want. No, from the god's eye view, kind of forget
Dr.
how
Dua.
big this
This
is.
is our new director of operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua.
How
I run
big
the
these
science
buildings
division
are.
of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
She said that like it was a brag, but it sounded to me more like, yeah, well, when I'm around, you're just not gonna make money, which is not exactly something you want to brag about in a management sim like this. All right, research center. Let's research that clothes shop. Oh, and I also have improved output. And yeah, Everything should be powered now. Everything is powered.
Things are looking good around here, huh?
The animations are identical. Just curious about, like, is this actually more detail? I kind of want to put something in here, like a where this lake is. Like, make this like my hadrosaur area or my stegosaur area. But these should be the only enclosures I have. You know, until further notice. Dinosaur welfare issues. Oh, shoot! You don't have food! How could I be so foolish? Shoot. Nothing I can sell right now. Shoot, and I'm losing money. This is embarrassing. I'm trying to think of something I can delete. I guess I'll delete this. Put in my thing. Wake up, Struthia Mimus, there's food. Can I build a clothes shop real quick? Yes, I can. Build it fucking anywhere, I don't care. We'll shut this down for now. Come on, give me that contract money. I need it. This is the kind of stressful situation you run into when you forget to fucking feed your dinosaurs. No! Come on. Come on, Struthy, wake up. Okay, you're eating now. You're all good. You're good, right? You're good?
My advice? Keep your animals well fed.
Yeah.
Especially
Oh
in
shit, Claire.
situations like this.
Oh shit.
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests. Make them
The
appreciate
live
the little
bait feeder.
things. And the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that could swallow them whole.
Alright. So then, delete that for now. replace it with the live bait feeder. Too expensive. No, not again. Wise boy.
Remember, the show must go on. This contract makes that possible.
Guess I could, now that I have a clothes shop. Probably demolish that.
Like us, different dinosaurs require different diets. Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red meat man myself.
And I got the contract money. DeAndre Kidd asks, Yang Xiao launch character as bad as Blake?
Maximum happiness, and our guest numbers are up as a result.
That's
what makes the entertainment division
as far as Volume 7 is concerned, yes. As far as Volume 7 and 8 are concerned,
our
yes.
scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add...
No? No? No. Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
Ugh. A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case
Profit
that
per
direct
minute from guest
linkage
facilities.
from modern
Okay.
birds.
Because this is losing $267, so if I deactivate this.
Please. This attraction is currently closed. We are sorry for the inconvenience caused.
So I got fast food, got clothes shop. What do I have for fun? Restroom. No. Clothes shop is 1 fun star and 4 shopping stars. 1 fun star, 3 drink stars, and 3 food stars. Maybe if I put this back up. Like, put this back up. Might get guests back in it. I have multiple dinosaurs, or 2 Struthies. Oh, they were in sync there. They're so cute. Bathrooms are good for like your island rating and stuff, but they're not good for your like profits. They cost money, and they don't make you money.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Because who
find the perfect gift at our new souvenir shop.
who in their right mind would pay for like shit like that? To literally shit. Alright. So this is an extra $28 per minute. $9 lunchbox.
Your attention, please. This attraction is currently closed. We are sorry for the inconvenience.
$5 meals. $15 for a t-shirt. This is making $222. This is making $177. And this is making $88. Go Barbasol. I'm only checking out the prices until I get this mission. Then I'll put them all back down to normal. There we go.
I owe you for this, and
All
I
right.
won't forget it.
Like a $6 lunchbox or something. Yeah. I still think $15 for a t-shirt is good. I'll leave that be. Alright. Need to do more expediting. Expeditioning. Now that I'm actually playing the game, this game is
Opportunity is
pretty
not
fun.
answer.
Alright. 100 guests, right? Yeah. Emergency shelter. Kind of thinking that. Should have it relatively close to the Ceratosaur. And again, I might not even keep it around. Emergency shelters. They give... You get the contract if you don't have one. Like, all the time. And it's really easy, like... Build one for 200,000. Get the 250,000 dollars for it. And then sell it for 150. And it's like a, you know, $200,000 profit, basically. I wish these maps were bigger. Like, why can't I go over this way more? Planet Zoo's another one. Like, I was a little disappointed in the maps at first, but then I
Congratulations.
started
to
building
us.
the enclosures, and then zoomed out like, oh wow, I still got like a shit ton of room.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure
To create life.
If you've been listening
Pure
to Dr.
life.
Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us.
As opposed to
To me.
the impure.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started. Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means
Authentic.
a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Authentic. If I had like a stream manager or something, I would have someone post a picture of what people think a Struthiomimus really looked like as I stream. But I don't have anything like that, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Google like modern Struthiomimus as you watch the stream. Like open up a new tab, do that, and then just authentic.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Oh, he's sleeping. Baby. This is their view. You can see everything. See pretty much the whole damn enclosure from here. Even though when you go into like the management views, can't see past this apparently. And dinosaurs just aren't close enough to see. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, because you can totally see that, especially if you zoom in. Just zoom in, foreheads. Again, Planet Zoo is so much better than this game. I love this game, guys. You know this. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't have streamed it like 30 times. And I would have, like, if I didn't love this game, I would be playing something else right now. Simple as that. Especially with all the problems I had at the start of the stream. You know, getting things up and running. But, with that said, Planet Zoo is so much fucking better. Oh. In fact, as I close down the stream, which will be in, like an hour, probably, I might load up Planet Zoo and just pause it. And, because you can pause, in Planet Zoo you can pause and still look at everything and manage everything and even build stuff. Like, it just pauses time. You actually have to do that, otherwise you literally would not be able to function. It would be literally impossible if you had to do everything in real time. That's where this game is actually a little more complicated. It's the one area where Jurassic World is more complicated. And I suspect that Jurassic World Evolution is the way it is, with not having that same function, because so much of it is crisis management.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so...
Like, the difficulty with Planet Zoo is very much in the management aspect, the building the enclosures, the keeping everyone happy.
And I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
Bye, Eclectic. You know, the difficulty in Planet Zoo is just, you know, building things and keeping everyone happy, keeping all the animals happy, keeping all the guests happy, keeping all your employees happy. The challenge with this is to be efficient.
Security is almost
yes.
as important as personal security. So take this contract.
As well as the crisis management, the dealing with, you know, not just keeping the dinosaurs happy, keeping them safe. And keeping your guests safe from them. Because there are some times where your enclosure being really well made just isn't enough. They'll bust out. And when they bust out, you know, it's all about like sending the ranger teams and stuff. Your animals can escape in Planet Zoo, but when they escape it's because it's not sturdy enough, or it's not the fences aren't high enough. It's not because a weather storm made the you know, rhino mad and it busted out and started trampling everyone. Strithbees and the Triceratops. Just chillin'. Dinosaur visibility is high. Guests are enjoying the view. Of course! Of course they are. Should I put something here eventually? Maybe a Draco Rex. Nah. Definitely not on stream, and if I'm not doing it on stream, then I'm probably not gonna ever do it. Depending on how much... That might not be soon enough. I get paid Friday,
Nice work on that expedition
and
contract.
that'll determine whether or
Hopefully
not I
what you
actually
brought
keep
back
this
doesn't end
game,
up as another thorn in our
or if I
side.
ask Steam for a refund. Not right now.
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
Construct an operational ranger station. Put my ranger station. Oh, no. Ranger station. I am gonna have to build another powers thing. Yeah, it's about time. I've exhausted my options. We need to build another small power station. Build a little out of the way though. that just has Triceratops? No. Of course not. So while we're, like, kind of just in the doldrums of this game, which happened a lot, that's why I kind of didn't want to do story mode, or that's why I really want to just continue doing our little stream sandbox that I had going, but PS4 remote play just didn't want to work. I would rather spend $45 rebuying the game than to try to set something completely different up and have to deal with that. Because last couple months been the only time in my entire adult life where I have had more money than time. Usually I have, like, you know, tons of time and low on cash, but lately it's been a lot of money, not a lot of time. And like I said, it's my birthday. I'm splurging a bit. Supposed to be getting a Luffy figurine coming in. Which, man, One Piece has been pretty hype. Robin's about to get the first real one-on-one fight she's ever had since officially, in my mind, joining the Straw Hats. Like, yeah, she technically joined after Alabasta, which means she fought that fat priest bastard in Skypiea. But then, yeah, she didn't really join the crew until Enies Lobby, though.
I see good things in your future. If you fail, I see me in your future.
Fail. Imagine failing at, like, just getting more dino genome. My helicopter land. Also, details in Planet Zoo are so much better. Like, if this had the level of detail of Planet Zoo, this helicopter would land, you would see someone with a box step out, step in here, and then another guy, like, step out with the same box, and he would walk along the pathway, doing this little hut, 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 all the way to the fossil center. I need more Triceratops. Not fucking a Montosaurus. There really nothing that has just Triceratops? Ah. Fucking RNG. Yeah. While we're in the doldrum, I was just wanting to mention some other games I've been playing lately. And what little free time I've had. I've been playing Republic Commando. I talked about this on Discord a bit. Star Wars Republic Commando, classic first-person shooter from like 2005-ish. It's a Halo clone. It's a lot like Halo, I guess. It's very of the time. I don't think it's holding up very well compared to other games from that era, like Halo 2. But it's a way better, funner game when you actually just play it on the easy mode. Because it goes, like, there's easy, medium, and hard, and medium is ridiculous. And then I can't imagine what hard is like. The difficulty is so artificial. Like, the only difficulty is, like, just shooting the droids and other enemies. that are just fucking bullet sponges. Like, it takes 300 shots or something like that to take down a super battle droid on medium. Like, that's dumb. And my other big complaint is that it doesn't look like a Star Wars game. Like, it looks like they made this kind of, you know, gameplay-wise interesting with the squad commands, and gameplay-wise ahead of its time. But this very, like, mid-level first-person shooter, and then tacked on the Star Wars name onto it. Like, the clones don't look like... The clone commandos, obviously, they don't look like clone troopers. They don't look like the ARC troopers either. They're, you know, completely different design. The battle droids don't look like battle droids. The super battle droids don't look like super battle droids. The Geonosians don't look like Geonosians. The Trandoshians don't look like Like, nothing looks the way it is supposed to. According to, like, the Star Wars, you know, movies and other material. And I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. You know, I think getting the look and sound of Star Wars would be the easiest part. So that's the part that EA did really well with their Battlefront games. You know, they managed. Maybe I should just see if I can upgrade my expedition center. Do I have any? Nope, I don't have any upgrades for it. What about my fossils? My fossil center. I have the inventory space I can do. That doesn't do much. Stuff. The other game I've been playing... Actually, there's a couple other games. So the other game I've been playing on my PS4 is One Piece World Seeker. I ended up getting that game. It was on sale, so I got it for like $8. It's a very pretty game. It is very good looking. It is the best looking One Piece game I think we could possibly ever hope to have. The story is kind of bullshit, as far as One Piece goes. Like, it's a filler arc, effectively. It's got a plot that, you know, it's not a plot we've seen really in the show. It's the kind of plot that they would put in the movies. So the plot is that Luffy and the crew are stuck on an island that has a bunch of prisons on it. And there's like the civil war between those who like the Navy and those who don't. And you have to like be, you know, it's at least very faithful to like the Straw Hat mentality as far as all that goes. Like that's another thing in its favor. Is it was very clearly made by people who like know what the fuck they're doing. And know what the fuck, you know. They know how One Piece works. They know how the Straw Hats work. What makes it kind of bullshit is that the Straw Hats get captured way too easily. There's way too many familiar faces. Like, that's a weird thing to complain about for a game with such an ensemble cast. But, like, every arc in One Piece has a slew of new characters. They don't heavily rely... Like, filler arcs in movies rely on familiar characters to, like, pad things out. The actual show, not so much. Like, the actual series, you get tons of new, fun characters every single arc. The only new characters in this game are the warden and I guess it's his sister that runs the island and is the leader of the anti-Navy side, who whoever did the localization for the text does not know much about One Piece. They get the verbiage or the nomenclature wrong. Like, it's supposed to be the Marines, not the sailors. But the biggest piece of BS is timeline discrepancies. All the Straw Hats are on this island, and Luffy has a bounty of 500 million. Anybody who knows about post-time skip One Piece, or knows, like, the, I guess, history of Luffy's bounty, knows that that has never happened. Luffy has never been in the same zip code as his entire crew while having a bounty of 500 million. Because he got the 500 million after Dressrosa. By that point, by the end of Dressrosa, his crew was split in half. Sanji, Nami, Chopper, and Brook were not there with him at the end of Dressrosa. And then by the time they went to Zou, Sanji wasn't with them. So then Luffy had to split up the crew again to go rescue Sanji while Zoro, Usopp, Frankie, and Robin. Zoro, Robin, Usopp, and Frankie went on to Wano. And Whole Cake Island arc happened. By the end of Whole Cake Island, Luffy had a bounty of 1.5 billion. And I know that they, like, so I guess you could be like, oh, maybe, you know, ignore the 500 million, ignore that there's bounty posters for Zoro too that have his Dressrosa bounty. Maybe it's like, you know, between Punk Hazard and Dressrosa. Maybe that, you know, because of the way the log pose works, maybe they had to stop there for a bit. If that's the case, then where is Law, Kinemon, and Momonosuke? Because I haven't run into them yet, and they really should be with the Straw Hats at this point in time. And you can't say that they weren't introducing it again. Like, it has their Dressrosa bounties. Gear 4th is in the game. So Momonosuke and Kinemon were with the Straw Hat crew by this point. I also know, like, that must have been... It must have been made, or, you know, while Whole Cake Island was coming out. Because I think the DLC has Whole Cake Island in it. Like, I remember seeing some gameplay stuff of, like, Luffy versus Katakuri. And Gear 4th Snake Man being used for one of the special moves. So, that's the BS story bits with World Seeker. The worst part is the gameplay. The combat is fucking lame. It might have the lamest combat I have ever seen in any game. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's only like one person watching now. So I don't know if you saw my stream I did last week of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. Which is also not like a super exciting game. It's fun. It's dumb. But it's fun. And it at least, like, kind of captures the way that characters move and fight. You know, like, different characters feel differently. And have different animations. The only character you play as in World Seeker is Luffy. Apparently there is DLC that allows you to play as Law or Zoro. Or Sanji. Like, Law, Sanji, and Zoro are playable in the DLC, I guess, from what I've heard. But anyway, 2 combos. You got your observation combo, and then you got your armament combo. That's it. Repeated ad nauseum with bullet sponge enemies. And the most laughably, bafflingly, ill thought out stealth mode. Like, the game is taking the piss when it comes to its stealth. So, my Ceratosaurus enclosure looks kind of like, it's looking kind of sus. First thing I thought when I actually zoomed out and saw my Ceratosaurus enclosure, the first thing I thought was that it's a crewmate from Among Us bending over. And then my second thought was Peppa Pig. And then my third thought was, kind of looks like a sauropod head. Like, I know it has that little look, but, like, remove the thing, and then get the thing, and...
Adding task.
Actually, let's drive. Drive vehicle. Let's cruise around while I'm waiting for shit to happen. I also know this is the best place to get, like, the jumping,
You need to medicate that animal if you are to save it.
I can't remember where exactly to do it, though. Maybe over here? It's always easier to do any trophies. I'm just cruising now. Oh, Triceratops in the way. I'm sure something's happened by now. Yep. Hope I have enough for a 70%. Alright, I should. 4-star and a 3-star fossil.
This contract is something special, and I know just the person for the job. Can you guess who I'm thinking about?
With the resilience? 69 resilience? I'm gonna need more, Struthy genome for that. Hello Rat Knight, welcome to my birthday stream with Jurassic World Evolution. I'm doing the story mode because, shit happened, shenanigans, things didn't work. I spent 20 minutes fucking around with different settings. Well, not even settings. Like, it wasn't a settings issue. My computer was running fine, my PS4 was running fine. Everything was running perfectly fine except a certain app that I use to stream from my PS4 to my PC to YouTube. That wasn't working. Hello, Lackluster as well. Batman the Animated Series or Cowboy Bebop? Batman. I just think that Batman has a higher pedigree. I think the good episodes of Batman are better than the good episodes of Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop probably has a better percentage of good episodes to not as so good episodes. It also has less episodes. The Cowboy Bebop has 33 episodes. Probably like 32 of them are really good, and one of them is just kind of mediocre. Batman the Animated Series has like 109 episodes. 100 of them are really good, and 9 of them are kind of mediocre. Or 8 of them are mediocre with one of them being outright bad. I'm trying to think of the name of the episode. Hold on. I actually have this written down somewhere. Batman. Been a long time since I've opened up this file. There was a point in time where we were going to do a Batman the Animated Series podcast, so I actually had everything written down. Yeah, Holiday Nights, Night of the Ninja, Prophecy of Doom. I've got Batman in My Basement, Critters, and Cult of the Cat are not good episodes. The rest are range from mediocre to good to, oh my fucking god, this is amazing. So I have Triceratops at 70% yet. Yes, I do. Okay. Time to end this fucking mission. Triceratops. Then, 69 resilience. 47. Is it going to be viable with? That doesn't increase its resilience. Well, it increases it to 52. Yeah, I need more genome for that. Oh, I just got some Struthies, right? Yeah. Yeah, we'll be at 90-something now. 90-something percent. Yeah. The worst episode of Batman the Animated Series, I think, is Holiday Nights. That's the one that's like 3 different stories. Happy birthday wishes from Mr. DJ, Lackluster, and Rat Knight. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Lackluster asked, Batman or Avatar? See, that one is a lot harder. Because now we're like Batman and Cowboy Bebop are way easier to compare because they're way more similar. They're from the same general era of television. They're both very episodic with some like plot threads that are a little more ongoing, a little longer plot threads, multi-parters, stuff like that. Avatar is one continuous story that has episodic aspects to it. Because it's an adventure. That's another thing. Avatar is an adventure. They're constantly traveling and going places where Batman the Animated Series is always in Gotham. They are, in my opinion, the two best... arguably, in my opinion, the two best TV shows, period. Not just animation. Rat Knight, he's talking about the series. You know, the one that could actually be compared to Batman the Animated Series. Mr. DJ Fly High asks Ozpin or Ra's al Ghul. Completely different characters. I have not even ever thought of them in the same, like, hour, let alone the same sentence. Is that it? Yeah, that's a mission complete. I can instantly jump into the security mission, which has to do with Edmontosaurus. It will require me to build ACU.
With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. do a flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
Oh, fuck you, Woo. Drama whore. Yeah, I'm also gonna need some other resilience traits for that. Alright. Intuitive learning. Increase attack and resilience. Attack and defense. lifespan and resilience, and defense and resilience. See, I like this aspect. And Planet Zoo has something similar. I haven't delved much into it in Planet Zoo because on Sandbox it's automatically all unlocked.
And it has your name written all over.
That's another thing. In Planet Zoo, when you go into Sandbox mode, everything is already unlocked. I guess that's just how the game is too. Like even in story mode, you technically have everything. Or like if you go to franchise mode, you don't unlock animals or unlock things. You have to put it into research.
You have a real eye for composition.
No, not really. That picture sucked. And I'm saying that because another game I've been playing lately has been fucking the new Pokemon Snap. Yeah, I spent $60 on Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap is the only Pokemon game that ever actually appealed to me. It's the only game that even comes close to capturing what I actually like about Pokemon.
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
I should have it kind of close to
Next,
the...
you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond Creation Laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got...
Kind of building this like I would a zoo in Planet Zoo. Where I have my guest facilities, out of view of, my staff facilities. Even though this game does not have that same system in it. Blade Charge, thank you for the $5. Very generous of you. Rat Knight asked, "Okay, and when it comes to Avatar, have you seen Legend of Korra or didn't bother with it?" I did watch Legend of Korra. It was, as it was wrapping up, I gave it a shot, which is actually pretty common for me, honestly. I tend to wait for things to start winding down to end. Like, anyone who, like, follows me on Twitter knows that that's how I do with, JoJo as well. And, I was, you know... There was actually a very long time where I refused to read One Piece because I was like, I'll read it when it's over. And it was only when I started getting spoiled for a lot of shit that was going on in Whole Cake Island and Reverie and Wano that I was like, you know what, fuck it. I dig One Piece. I was already kind of into One Piece at one point. So, I'll just get back into it. You know. Reread the stuff that I've already seen. Catch up with it. Reload speed. Research. ACU. Reload speed. Yeah, my thoughts on Korra is... It was okay. A lot of it was okay. I thought Season 4 was very lame. Like, I don't care about Korrasami. I have no opinion of it whatsoever. I think the people are like, oh, it's such terrible representation,
This last
or
bit is gonna sound a
so
little crazy, but
half-assed. Like
frankly,
it was set
We are
up.
gonna encourage one of the
They
dinosaurs to
did
reach
telegraph
our containment
it.
grid.
It was
We'll then react
obvious.
and see if our
They did kind of
resources and
push out
personnel
on
are up to the
like
challenge.
a concrete
So at this point, I'd like
reveal.
to take back everything I just said about this guy.
The ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
Okay,
This one
we have
hurt.
our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it. At a
Didn't
later
kill
time.
the guy.
Right now, we have our hands full.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You'll need to call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
asset requiring collection.
Season by season on Korra. Season 1 I thought was pretty good. I liked him on. I thought the plot twist with him was kind of lame. Season 2 was fucking stupid in the best way possible. I love that it ends in a big fuck you kaiju fight for no goddamn reason. It's such pure, unadulterated bullshit, and it might be my favorite season. Season 3 is my actual favorite season. It's, hands down the best season in the show. And that seems to be like the mass consensus is that season 3 was good. Like I know there's one guy I know who never got into Avatar and thinks that season 3 of Korra is the only good season. And then season 4 was fucking lame. The villain was lame. I love her voice actress. I love Zelda Williams. I follow her on Twitter. But that character was fucking lame.
This contract has just come in. I'm giving you first shot at it.
Mr. DJ Fly High asks, have you seen Masters of the Universe Revelations? No. I have not had the chance to. This is literally my first day off since that series has come out. So if I was going to watch it, today would be the time. I have already been spoiled on the big thing that people are pissed about, and I agree. I think false advertising is bullshit.
Look, the thing is, we're still
Like, even if the show ends up being, like, kind of cool or whatever, it's false advertising.
God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic Industrial Complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Like, Kevin Smith, who is a guy I really like. I think he's a really cool dude, overall. I love his Daredevil comics, and I like the stuff he's done with Batman as well. He's a good comic book writer. He's made some pretty good movies. Okay, can I do 60 resilience? I need 69 resilience. Nice. Okay. Gonna do this then. Even though I don't think it's compatible with Struthiomimus, because Struthiomimus doesn't attack anything. Ooh. Might release another Ceratosaurus. Give this guy a free hand. I should upgrade the genome though. Because you need to get 3 stars in order to unlock the next island. But anyway, yeah, like, killing off He-Man is bullshit. For a show called He-Man. Especially one that is trying to be, like, a definitive follow-up to the original series. Like, I don't care if Mark Hamill is just perfect casting as Skeletor. Like, any other criticism may very well be moot, for all I care. I'm not going to watch it because it's false advertising.
Rose to the challenge. That
No.
takes commitment.
It failed to deliver what it promised, which was a He-Man show.
Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible. That's our mandate. And on Isla Madanceras,
Mr. DJ asked, did you ever like The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra comics? Never read them. I have not read any of the other material for either series. I have only seen the shows. Haven't read any of the books, haven't read any of the comics, haven't seen any of the, like, interviews or data books or fan content. Nothing. None of it. Okay, what's he at, though? Viability 77%. I'll take that chance. I'm working on Ceratosaurus. I've been going for a little less than 2 hours. I'm gonna go for probably another half hour. Well, I'm gonna finish up this island. I'm gonna get 3 stars on it. Get my 3rd star. Oh, guess. Guess are almost as high as it can get. I don't have access to monorail yet, do I? No. Yeah, I don't get monorails until the next island. So I can't improve my transport rating. So I'm gonna need a hotel eventually. I'm thinking of putting it like here. Like facing this way. And have the path coming off. Loop back here. And connect back here as well. Have enclosures all along the way. Let's see where this gets me on the rating. Yes, Blade Charge, this is the campaign for reasons that you can see if you go back to the beginning of my stream. Things weren't working the way I wanted them to work, and so I spent money to make things work differently than how I initially wanted them to work, so that they could work the way that it is working right now. Let's actually build that hotel. Just not sure this is a good idea right now. I mean, I got 5 million. I'll make a fucking another power station if need be. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's have kind of tee off here. Just to keep it even. Don't worry about that side. Make this look a little better. I'm gonna flatten this. Reduce the slope. Yeah, this is more like it. I might adjust that path later. Usually I don't worry about that, but again, like, Planet Zoo has really fucked with my head with stuff like that. With how like your pathways matter a lot more than they do here. Like here, so long as everything's connected, who the fuck cares? You could have like a 45-degree angle on the pathway and it just does not matter. See if this improves my park rating any.
Find the right attire
Yeah, see.
at our new clothes shop.
And they just don't care. But I do. I do now that I've played Planet Zoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you hungry or thirsty? Visit our new fast food restaurant.
Guess I just need more dinos. I mean, I'm working on a Ceratosaurus. I'm working on increasing its genome.
With what you've been able to accomplish, we can advance our work here in the science station.
It takes so long to do stuff.
No matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good. And that's worth a reward.
I get automatically extraction speed. Wait. Research center? Yeah, there we go. As long as it doesn't kill my power. There we go. More Triceratops. I guess I'll go ahead and make a Ceratosaurus now at 77%.
Do more of it.
Unused power 1. Unused power 9. Got 10 power left.
There's a new contract that I want you to consider.
Sell a Triceratops? $30.32. No, cancel. Yes. Edit the genome. Throw an arid pattern on it. Incubate. Lackluster said, last question, are you familiar with Futurama or Adventure Time? I am very familiar with Futurama. I have seen probably every episode, I think, maybe. I watched it a lot as it was coming out, is the thing. So, if they made more episodes since the last time I really sat down and watched it, then I might not have, I might not have seen the last season. But I saw, I watched for years. It's one of my favorite adult animated cartoons. It's probably my favorite thing that I ever watched on Adult Swim. That wasn't anime. Damn. Bound to happen eventually. Where's my rating at now? Yeah. I don't think you can reach 5-star facility rating until you have the restaurant and arcade unlocked. 'Cause I think the fun rating, well, the fun rating is at 94%. I think the food rating is going to be stuck at, well, let's look at my management views. Let's see if Oh, you know what it is? This doesn't have anything going for it. Wait, yeah, it does. At least it seems to. Oh, it's because I don't have anything front and center. Well, let's put a fast food place right at the start. I forget that you have to have stuff near your arrival point too. Or that it's better too. That's probably going to be the last of my power. Until I get a better power station. Which I'll just shut some stuff down and tear this down and build it, or build the medium power station over this way. Making a lot of assumptions onto how much I'm gonna put into this game on Steam.
Last for about a week.
Just love this game so much, guys. I have a lot more fun with this game than I do Planet Zoo. Yep, that increased my facility rating to 5 stars. Now I just gotta get more dinosaurs. More dinosaurs and more. Blackluster says so it surpasses Samurai Jack. It surpasses Samurai Jack Season 5. I assume you're talking about Futurama there. I did not like Samurai Jack Season 5. I do not like the way it ended. I think it completely goes against what the other 4 seasons stood for and represented, at least to my reading. And I felt like a lot of it was for shock value. And I think Jenny Tartakovsky is a great animator. I don't think he's that great of... I mean, he's a decent writer. You know, he's made a lot of really good shows. Samurai Jack is another one that, like, it's really good. There's some stinkers in there, though, too. Especially in Season 5. But even Seasons 1 through 4, like, there'd be, like, 1 or 2 stinkers per season. And just episodes that weren't as good, weren't as fun. Manakum that says happy birthday, I guess. Yes, my birthday is actually tomorrow. And we have unlocked Isla Muerta, which introduces all the bullshit weather patterns. Like it's fucking Missouri.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta. A newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead.
Fitting. Humorous even.
Humorous even.
Yes, very funny. Alright, so,
The last thing you'll want is hungry dinosaurs in your park. Use a ranger team to resupply feeders.
So I am actually going to save. You save. Oh.
A carnivore, I see. This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
It's pretty close to the same at least camera controls this Planet Zoo. I'm a little curious on that. Yeah, Monakumkum, I work tomorrow. I work 2 to 10 tomorrow. So I ain't got time for shit, anything tomorrow. So I'm celebrating my birthday today. Gonna save. Then before we close out the stream, I'm gonna show you Planet Zoo because it's my birthday and I can do what the fuck I want. And I've been talking so much about Planet Zoo because I don't know if you guys know this. Jurassic World Evolution and Planet Zoo are made by the same people. That's why I've been drawing so many comparisons between the two. And they are vaguely within the same genre. So quit the desktop. No, copyright, please. I forgot about that. God. Okay. Doesn't look like I have any. Doesn't look like I had any issue with that. Alright. So let's go to Planet Zoo. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I have a figurine coming in today. Track. Yeah, sure. Polar bear. Oh, the music in this game is really good too. I'm gonna show you my zoo that at least what I have so far. And I have a lot of the infrastructure built. The audio is pretty loud on this too. I should probably turn that down. Oh. This music it's very nostalgic to me as someone who grew up in the 90s. A big thing in the 90s were all those environmental films, which I've made fun of before, and I'm allowed to make fun of them. I'm from the 90s. I was there when they were coming out every single week. But like The Great Panda Adventure, Free Willy is probably the really big one. Ooh. Yeah, this is chugging. This is chugging a lot more than it usually does. Settings. Master volume. Let's turn that down. And not too much. Turn the music. Oh, no. Yeah, it does not chug this much, when I'm not streaming it. So, anyway. Let's actually go to the beginning. See, this is what I'm talking about, like, high amounts of litter. Tickets are too low. Animals are stressed. So this is the entrance to my zoo. And it just kind of like magically appears because this is sandbox mode. But this is the whole thing, and this is the infrastructure that I built for like, because I was experimenting with the train system. So I got all that in order. You can elevate paths, which is really fucking cool and really dynamic. It allows me to like build this. It doesn't obey the laws of physics, obviously. I'm gonna put like trees and stuff all through here whenever I'm done building the park, or done, you know, with everything that I plan on building. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it paused, except for a few moments. Here's the entrance. Here's like my guest facilities, like I said, each guest has different stats, randomly generated. Here in line. Recent thoughts. Having a great time. Aldebara tortoise are so cute. I think this is the restroom. It's pretty small for a restroom, all things considered. We got a food stall here. And a drink stall there. Hey, it's a dinosaur, see? I'm still obeying my promise for birthday dinos. Then here is all my guest facility, or all my staff facility, or my main staff facilities for this first section of the park. Go to heat maps, got animal welfare, habitat, temperature, water, power, buildings. Negative impact to guests. All these red circles are negatively impacting my guests. So we got like litter, and then all your staff facilities and all your like your power stations, your water cleaning stations, like they all negatively impact your guests. So you have to like plan your park around that to maximize your profits. And this whole first section I built using a tutorial. That's why the paths are so wide. That's why it looks so like geometric and has like some symmetry going. What's this here? I think this is another information center. Another information center. Anyway, so here's my peacocks, my peafowls. There are a lot of them. There were at one point a lot more. This was the first thing that gave me trouble in this game. No, at least in sandbox mode, was just getting the peafowls under control. Because, like, I built this enclosure, I put, like, 3 peafowl in. I put, like, 2, like, a male and 2 females. You know, gender diversity. And I made sure they were all 100% happy. You know, welfare 100%, nutrition 100%, social 100%, habitat 98% because it's, that they have issues with the terrain? Maybe not enough coverage for this one. Oh, too much short grass. I could actually fix that right now. Terrain. Paint. Short. Wait, no. I need long grass. Long grass. I'll put it back here. See. Now it should be at 100% whenever I unpause it. Enrichment, all 100%. Yeah, you get enrichment items like this. This is an enrichment item, this forage box. Makes them happier. You put up your displays. A water bowl, and another enrichment item. This sprinkler. And I'm all happy. Anyway, so I did all that. Built a trash can, made sure all my guests were happy too. Everything was going really good. And then I go to build a lot of stuff that was on this side of the zoo. A lot of this stuff. And I come back like 30 minutes later, and there's like 50 fucking peafowl. And there's protesters. That's how I found out about the protesters. It all went to hell. And it took me a long time to clean everything up. Anyway, here's my Aldabara tortoises. Most of them are children. I released them back in the wild. There's a zookeeper there. Keeping care of the habitat. He has his own stats. Energy that depletes as it goes. And then staff happiness. Anyway. So this is my reptile area. You can build these little exhibits and then put stuff in them. I'm just kind of doing a zoo tour right now. I will one day stream this game and you will actually see me build a habitat. And we will probably only have time for like 2 habitats. And I want to make them interesting habitats. So I'll probably wait until I'm gonna like put in the polar bears or something. And then show you all the processes that go into this. But yeah, the exhibits, they're pre-built. They're under facility, this facility tab, facilities, small animal exhibits. You got different shapes and sizes. I'm just using the default one. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy in this zoo. Although I do try to have different paths for each section. My Diamondback Terrapin. And, exhibit animals, from what I've seen, don't have very many animations. But guess, they'll actually, like, react very realistically. Where is he, anyway? Oh, he's up there. Yeah, see, he's just kind of sitting there chilling. Also, the guests speak complete gibberish. It's like a mix of Spanish, English, French, and, like, just noise. Anyway, in here is my boa constrictor. He's in here somewhere. Yep, there he is. Right along there. Chilling. Oh, and to make them happy, you can add in tropical plants, different enrichment, different enrichment items. You have to alter their climate. Like, you have to do these climate control stuff. It's very important. And then windows. Get some backdrops going. I got backdrops for all of these along the main pathway. And here is my eastern brown snake. He is... I have a hard time finding him. He's in here somewhere, I assure you. And then here's my puff adder, and he's chilling out right there. Then we got the western diamondback rattlesnake, which is you can actually find them here in Missouri. I have seen one in person in the wild. Ate a frog in my backyard when I was a kid. Yellow anaconda. There he is there. Big boy. Then we got the golden poison frog, which I think I have a couple of them in here. There he is, chilling on a leaf. And there's another one, I think, chilling on this big leaf. I know they're not reptiles, but hey, if the St. Louis Zoo puts the reptiles and amphibians in the same house, so do I. It's my Goliath frog. Big boy. Big froggo. And like I said, they don't have very many animations. They just kind of have this idle animation, I believe. They might move around a little bit. I'm not sure. I haven't really spent a whole lot of time looking at the exhibit animals. We got Lemon's poison frog. Got a red-eyed tree frog in here somewhere. Yeah, I think I have a couple of them in here. Yeah, there's one. We got the lesser Antillean iguana. Get into the lizards now. Got the green iguana. And we got the Gila monster, or no, eastern blue-tongued lizard. Somewhere in here. The desert ones I can't seem to find. So many little hiding spots. Oh, he's in there. He's under his little rock. And this is the Gila monster. And I have to tell you, I like the exhibits. The exhibits are pretty pre-built. Once you determine what animal's going to go into it, it kind of sets up your exhibit for you, and then you can just add stuff to it. But it doesn't have as much customization. This looks almost identical to the Gila monster exhibit in the St. Louis Zoo, which is in the reptile house. Anyway, so moving on from that, got more bathrooms. I'm gonna go this way. So here we have my dwarf caiman. There's a lot of them. I might have to start eating some into the wild. The staff facility. Then you have this is where you go on the elevated pathway, and you got saltwater crocodile, the largest living reptile, I believe. The attention to detail in this game is so fucking amazing. Like, you can even see the animals poop and stuff. And here we got the Nile monitor. Or more of them. I think one of them died recently of old age. So I might have to get new ones. Poor boys. I wish there was a sandbox setting for unlimited lifespan. We got the Gharial. Yeah. Like if you go to terrain, they have different terrain requirements. Like a navigable land area, navigable swimming area, deep water for underwater swimming, and then a climbing space. Then here we have saltwater crocodile. Then along this one we have the Galapagos turtle, I believe, right? Yep, Benjamin the Galapagos turtle. They have randomly generated names too. You can't customize the names of animals because I don't actually know why. Like, it makes sense for the animal, for the stuff you get through the animal training, but since they procreate here, why is your... Oh, it's because I don't have your meal quality all the way up. I can change that though. And this is one of those things where, like, you want to do it if yeah, it's grade 1. Because it costs more food to have the higher food quality. But I'm on sandbox, so that doesn't matter. And then not a reptile, it's a bird. Closest thing to a dinosaur we have, though, that is the cassowary. Basically modern raptors. This is Akina, and this is her boyfriend Koa, who is now neutered because they were about to fuck, and I was like, nope, I'm not having another pedophile situation with the cassowaries. Here we have gray seals. I think we only have gray seals. Okay, why is yours... Wasn't there... Yeah, why is your social... stressed. Stressed. When they get stressed, they go underwater. That's their only, like, hideaway from, the guests that are up here. This enclosure, as you can tell, for anyone who has watched me build enclosures in Jurassic World Evolution, you will know that this enclosure is way too fucking elaborate for me. This was a pre-built one that I found through the again, I think it was actually construction. Guess certain things. I think habitat. Yeah, it was the aquatic habitat large or medium. It was one of the pre-built aquatic habitats. I did edit it though. I got rid of some of the plant. They had a lot of plants. I put in all the sand because this was all grass at one when I first built it. I got rid of a lot of the trees because these guys, they don't like trees. They don't like they want their swimming area. They want their deep area. They want some land, and they don't need coverage. They don't need a whole lot of coverage. They were actually stressing out over all the plants. So over here we have my giant otters, which don't have enough coverage. Too much rock, not enough sand. Let's go ahead and change this rock to sand then, baby. Now this, I know why. So this enclosure I originally built for the tapir. And I edited, I made the water a little deeper when I moved my otters in here. But I didn't edit everything. Still too much rock. Trying to find the rock. There's more rock, I think. There we go. Yeah, I originally built this habitat for the tapir. This is actually my favorite habitat that I've built. I kind of lucked into it, and no, I made this U-shaped watering hole, put the sand in, put the habitat in, put the shelter in, and it ended up looking really, really good. And there's some like power and water to help keep this all clean and nice. Over here we have what I call River's Edge. This is based on my favorite part of the St. Louis Zoo. I've also done this for a couple of my Jurassic World Evolution streams where I have an area like this. Where it's River's Edge. The theme is that it's all animals that reside along the river, and I use like one body of water to connect all the enclosures. So here at the start we have the tapir and the giant anteater sharing the same enclosure as they do in the St. Louis Zoo. I believe there are also capybaras in this enclosure at the St. Louis Zoo. Capybaras are sadly not in this game. And then we have my second favorite enclosure that I've made, and that is the jaguar. This took forever to do. And I had this... Not very many people utilize the elevated position that I built. They tend to just stay here. Yeah, these guys, they love to swim. This is the little cub, Oatly the jaguar cub. This mama, Chikanahui. Yeah, you have to build I think I built the thing way taller than it needed to be. But I do know you have to keep the walls pretty tall for these guys because they will climb out otherwise. And then, here we got... What do we got in here? We have... the African wild dog. This was, S tier according to Tier Zoo. This one is floating, but he is also out of sight. So, whatever. Oh, this was vandalized. Replace. Someone broke it. Fucking $40. $40 screen. Then in here we have the cheetahs. Gee, little nervous kitties. Big kitty. They are just big kittens. Then got the rhino. Oh, and thing about River's Edge is that it's split up by like continent. So I'm gonna upgrade the meal quality on this one as well. Oh, it's already at grade 3. I guess he hasn't eaten since I upgraded it. But yeah, the southern white rhinoceros of Africa. Don't worry, he likes to chill out for the most part. But I do have another sign there for people. And then the animal that gave me the second most grief and my third favorite enclosure, the hippo. The only problem I have, I can't get rid of this little hole in the ground now. This enclosure took me forever to just get right. And every time I thought I got it right, it wasn't right. Where? Hungry hippos? Why are you hungry? Nourishment. You must not. One of them must not have eaten. I only got 2, right? Yeah, this one must just not have eaten. Oh, wait. Oh, they're right? Oh my fucking god. I swear to God. So my hippo problems aren't over yet. They want more land and more water. I have given them more land and more water 30 different times. I guess I have to give them this area too, maybe? I don't know, I'll worry about that in my own time. They don't seem to be causing any problems because it's been a long time since I've checked up on them. Here we have the Finnick fox, or the bat-eater fox, whichever one is in this. Yeah, the Finnick fox. Oh, I got 2. This one is also floating. They are both floating. Look at them, they're so cute. And then in here we have my elephants, which probably also need more room, honestly. No, they need more soil. More soil, less grass. I haven't had time to cater to my elephants as much. 1, they're my newest animal. 2, as soon as I put them in here, one of them got hurt. They have a high social need. Like, you need a couple of them for them to be happy. And when one of them got hurt, I couldn't provide that, so I ended up boxing them all. And I only recently, which is why they're all crowded together by the gate. Because I actually just recently released them. Right before stopping last time I was playing. And yeah, elephant dung. Anyway, that's all my animals I got. Let's hit play, let some things play out. And reset. Hungry? Why are you hungry? Got food. Red without power. Here's the power station. Oh my god, do I not have a power station close enough to this yet? This is just out of reach. Wait, hold on. Let's just move this then. Move. Turn off the heat map. Turn back on paths. Staff paths. Yeah, got a lot of settings here. Change the width, the length of each strip. So like if, like there, I would use the smallest measurement, but if I wanted to, like, add something here. Then that's what I'm working with, and there's no way to shorten it until I... Make sure that didn't delete my path too. Wait. Oh, this is further over here. Oh, that's probably why it's not... Wait, do I have to empty the bins? Hold on. Wait, did that just say what I think? Hold on, do I have to... The jaguars are fighting. Well, they're being released into the wild then. You wanna cause problems like that. Okay, hold on. I need to pause this and figure out what this bin status was. Multiple overflowing bins. I didn't think that the bins had like... Item was vandalized there. You'd think it was these. Is it part of the work zone, maybe? Hold on. Zoo. Staff. Work zone. Yeah, I have to do this. Will get gotten to? I don't know. Not sure how the bin system works. There's no option to like call someone to. You can't like add it to a you can't add it to a specific work zone or workload. So I don't know. Huh. Weird. I need to put a water thing near here too. This part is just out of reach of my water cleaner, my water treatment facility. I will worry about that another time. Okay. I've been streaming for over 2.5 hours now. And you got 2 hours of gameplay from me, so I'm going to save. Save zoo. This is my sandbox zoo. I have 2 career saves because I royally fucked up on a chimpanzee exhibit. Thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm planning on having dinner with some family tonight, and enjoying the rest of my day off, and then back to work tomorrow. And I probably gotta work 6 days straight again. And then on my next off day, I'll edit audio for Quint Part 6 and start chipping away at that. So, thank you all for joining me, and you all have a good day. Hey, hold on, exit the main menu. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet. I have to close. And I have to end the stream too, which requires me to go back to YouTube. Go back to Google. What's Twitter doing while this is loading?
Hey.
Okay, quit Planet Zoo. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream. Actually, I'm gonna check Streamlabs first. I'm gonna cut the video. Streamlabs. My phone is at 10%. My screen is flickering again. So, y'all have a good night. And thank you all for joining me. No one asked, but I turned 28. Yep, I turn 28 tomorrow. Alright, have a good night.